Once again, we are starting to hear stories of heroism from these deadly fires tonight.
CBS 13's Steve Large is live in Solano County with some of the first responders at the Atlas fire who've done incredible things. Steve?
And one of the stories is from the first moments of the Atlas fire and the helicopter rescue of people who were trapped on Atlas Peak. They were airlifted to safety. Today I had the opportunity to meet with the CHP officers who performed that mission and saved lives. The CHP helicopter video shows the Atlas Peak fire's massive size, circling this Napa community, trapping people inside its fire lines, even as it had just broken out. Winds gusting up to 70 miles an hour.
It felt like a hurricane to me, you know, flown light aircraft for 30 years and never quite been tossed around like that.
Under the night vision goggles, it looked like a humongous bomb had gone off.
CHP officers Whitney Lowe and Pete Gavitt evacuated dozens of people with air rescues, landing inside the fire lines. The first rescue is one neither will forget.
He ran up with his son, and, you know.
A man with his elderly parents, his wife, and his 5-year-old son.
He stayed behind. You know, he said, powerful.
In the midst of crisis, a powerful moment of selflessness.
That's when it became real.
A father saying goodbye to his family.
Well, sorry. He said to take his family, which we did. We dropped them off. We told him, you know, we'd come back for him, and we did. And he got out as well.
These are people who think they're never going to see their family again. And at that point, to see the father put his family first was touching. I have 5 kids and a wife, and so that's the same decision I would have made, but I hope I never have to make that decision.
Got to tell you, it was tough not to get choked up hearing this story from these officers. Clearly a very powerful moment for both of them. They say they don't know who this father was, they don't know his name, but they're hoping that they can reconnect with him under far less stressful circumstances.
So it was tough for us here in the studio not to get choked up. That was an amazing interview, and Christina was saying that you were listening to this on the scanner as these helicopters are going right into the middle of the fire.
As it was happening on Sunday night, early Monday morning, listening to this and listening to them try and keep their cool while they're doing this. Wind gusts that were incredible. I mean, the work that they've done out there to save lives is incredible, and that father's selflessness is really it's something else. Steve, that's incredible.
Powerful story,
And that was
Steve.
the first. That was the first.
Right.
Yep, that was the very first one. That father was the first. They kept going after that.
That's what they do.
Unbelievable.
Steve, thank you very much. Great.